What's up everyone, V here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Star Wars The Black Series Gaming Greats RC1138, otherwise known as Boss, from the video game Star Wars Republic Commando. And I don't know why, but it's just the camera bit. They added his like clone number there. As far as I know, they haven't done it with any of the other clone figures, just this guy and maybe the rest of them for the Republic Commando squad. I don't know, but I swear that they did it for him. And his box, as you can see, Republic Commando Boss, as he is known, Black Series, that great art which actually merges with the Jet Trooper. I don't really have too many. I don't think any of the boxes I have actually like go together, because I only buy like certain characters. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Republic Commando number 7, aka my favorite number. Bio, which actually might be useful for this character since I don't really know that much about him. Gaming Greats Black Series. Yeah. I've never played the Republic Commando game, and the most I know about the Republic Commandos are from YouTube videos I've watched, mostly talking about Republic Commando figures, and all I know is that they're awesome and they're the cooler Bad Batch. So yeah, it'd be cool to learn it. Might try to go play the game or watch stuff related about them to just get a little bit of backstory, because honestly, they seem like a cool squad. I'm definitely going to pick all of them up, because I think Fixer and Scorch were revealed. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the names, but I picked this guy. I wasn't even planning on buying him, but I saw him at GameStop, and I was like, hey, I never see clone figures in stores. Let me pick him up. And, gotta say, was very pleasantly surprised. I got him before these two, which I did videos on, go check those out. And so I never really messed with a Bad Batch type figure, because excluding the head, this is entirely reuse from Crosshair, and I really like this figure. I know a lot of people hate it because, again, it uses Crosshair, so it has the more animated body, but I never really liked how chunky the Republic Commandos were. They weren't really my favorite type of character design, so I never really cared for them. But honestly, this figure has given me a new appreciation for him. So yeah, looking at his accessories, he comes with one. Yeah, they really load in these figures up with accessories. And it's his gun. It's technically Hunter's gun, because most of this figure is Hunter. But yeah, it's really small, which is weird, but you can, obviously, like, I mean, you should be able to put the gun in his hands, and it's a little thick, but could get it in there. But yeah, he looks dope holding it. He about to destroy a bunch of clankers. Anyway, getting out of his hand, let's talk about the figure itself. The only new part of him is the head, but I never messed with this mold because I don't own Hunter. So it was nice getting a clone figure that's actually a new figure and not just like the same figure repurposed over and over again but with slightly different paint job. But yeah, taking a look at that head, because this is the only actual new piece, the helmet looks great. I wish they added a bit more glow to the visor, maybe with like kind of like an Iron Man arc reactor with a little bit of white in there, because you know the visor is glow blue, but metallic blue looks good. The orange paint looks nice. They added a bit of scuff. They did the thing where they add like weathering, but like on like 2 spots, and then it's not on the back, and I hate that. You might as well just make the clone clean. If you're gonna do weathering, do it like Rex, where he's like weathered all over and not just stomach, thigh, knee, that's it, and then just paint scratches everywhere. But I'm pretty sure this figure was based more on the Clone Wars design. I don't know. I think that's what I saw in some videos. Don't know these designs exactly. He has a backpack. Actually pegs in really well on like tech, Looks great. It's got some nice detail, some more battle damage like all the Bad Batch figures do. Pigs in really nicely. And overall, the paint is pretty good on this guy. It's got the dots, nice paintwork. These silver things on his shoulders, which aren't really lined up on either of them, but they're lined up to point that way. So I don't know if that's accurate. I think it is. Nice, really nice sculpt work. I wish they just gave him new arm instead of having the hole from where Hunter's knife was, because that looks really bad. Legs look great, got some nice paint, beautiful sculpting, got a bunch of scratches and dings, and feet. Not too much to talk about with feet, but yeah, he looks like he's been through hell, which most likely he has, considering what I know about this figure. He is, in fact, a boss, and it seems like he's like a really, he's been through a lot, and from what I know about the game, some things were difficult, so some of, the opponents were pretty difficult, so, you know, he's been through hell. I wish they'd, focus on them a bit. We're not going to get that because Clone Wars ain't there, but I hope they come back in Bad Batch Season 2, because I know one of them was in it. I just don't know which one it was. Is the yellow one? I'm sorry. Once I get all the figures, I'll be able to memorize their names like I did with the Eternals. But Articulation's got a dumbbell joint, so he can do all the wobbles. Up, down, rotation. Oh yeah, that's what the back of the helmet looks like. Nice silver. Tilt. These are all rubbery, kind of like Iron Man, so you can move them with it since it's like a ring inside there. Moves out that far. Rotation. But, you know, they don't really work the best. Might have just goofed that shoulder up. Single jointed elbow, but goes in really deep. Rotation. Hinge in and out. And rotation at the wrist, but this one goes up and down because, you know, trigger finger, hand. Diaphragm joint, which actually works. Most of the time they don't, like Tech. Was it Tech? Tech, I think, had an awful joint. Side to side. Rotation. Leg kicks actually decently well. I think this is really rubbery and, you know, is a lot smaller than normal clones, but ooh, that kind of dinked it, so probably don't do that. Out that far. Single jointed knee that goes really deep, but again, the pad's at the top. Rotation. Not as tight hinges as Echo, but not the easiest, and kind of tough pivot. So you can get him into some good poses. If you follow my Instagram, Moon Knight XO. Almost forgot which Instagram my name was because I changed it a lot. But yeah, that's probably what's going to be its permanent name. I posted pictures of him and these two, kind of, you know, in a battle scenario. Speaking of those guys, let's do some comparisons. Here he is with the only other Gaming Greats figure I own and probably will until, you know, I buy the clones. Definitely going to pick up. I love this figure. I'm always messing with it. Like, it's just one of those figures I'll pick up off the shelf and start messing with, so I'm definitely going to pick up the rest of his squad. I'd like to complete a Squad in Black series, since I probably won't complete the Bad Batch. Here he is next to the 501st Jet Trooper. Great figure, probably going to review him later. The normal Camino clone, which has maybe even worse ankles than Echo. Speaking of Echo, here he is. Oh, yeah, they don't stand well. Tech, though, he stands well. This is kind of like the size it'd be with Hunter, too. Oh, yeah, and Rex, because I have him next to me. Oh, my God. So, one of the lights died. So, there's not gonna be any blue light. I didn't even know that brother could die. Well, I guess I gotta charge it. Rip. But yeah, because it's a light you can charge, thank God. It's one of them LED things. But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go the rest of the review with just a lamp light, because, you know, I spent all my money on Panic at the Disco tickets to see them live, so that I don't have money to buy lights. Here he is next to Average Black Series. This is about the size of the Bucky Cat body. And, you know, Moon Knight, because this account's Moon Knight themed. I might review him, I don't know, because I bought him off of eBay loose, so he only has one of his accessories, and that's one of the Moonerangs, I think that's what they're called, and that's it. But, you know, might do it, because it's fun. Here he is next to a Transformers figure, the Siege Shockwave, average Voyager class size. Here he is next to a figure I got literally today, the Red Megatron. We'll be reviewing him after Starscream. And because, you know, I like to compare most of the lines that are predominant and that I collect. Here he is next to a McFarlane figure, aka the Riddler, because I like that figure. It's very proportional, and I couldn't find the Batman figure I have. I might review them. P.S. Those videos won't be positive because I don't like the McFarlane figures. I don't like that they have the license. I have a lot of problems with them. I'll explain that if I ever, you know. I think there was in the, never mind. Okay, I was thinking of the ARC Troopers from the Vintage Collection, because I was thinking, could you peg the gun in the side? No, I think that's just for the Vintage Collection ARC Troopers. I don't even think the Black Series one did it. That sucks. But yeah, great figure. Highly recommend it. It's definitely one to pick up if you like clones. Like me, I mean, I don't even like the Republic Commando design, and I really like this figure. In fact, I like it more than this guy. I don't like it more than these guys, but, like, he's just one that I love. He's just a fun figure to mess with and pose and just grab off the shelf and, like, put in some fun poses and mess around with for a bit. He's not really finicky. The only annoying thing are his shoulders, because sometimes, like, the way I think this one was packaged, it was, like, really high up, so they don't sit well. I mean, I know they probably should sit like this to be a bit more accurate, but I like them more flush. But yeah, great figure. Highly recommend it. If you know, you like clones, or you're a huge Republic Commando fan. I mean, but yeah, I can see the problems because it isn't 100% accurate to the actual Republic Commando design, but since I don't care for that design that much, I kind of prefer the Hunter more slimmed down look. I really like it, so yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe if you want. Gonna be doing more videos. I think I will be reviewing this guy next, so stay tuned if you want to see some bad comedy. I'm sorry, I had to. It's gonna get worse in that video. But yeah, follow my Instagram, MoonKnightXO. It's where I'm most active, and see you next time. I'm trying to remember what my thing, I think I did. Peace out. And pray that I can charge the light. Oh. Drop the camera again.